Hey, what's going on guys? This is Miss and welcome to my Drytron Herald deck profile. So before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm playing one Vanity's Ruler, which is all you need. I'm not actually playing Manju and Cyber Petite Angel in the main deck because I felt like with a searchable normal summon in the form of Vanity's Ruler, I didn't really need extra normal summons. Even Dawn Knight sometimes can be your normal summon in case you draw it, so I didn't want to have like unnecessary cards. Technically, even Ava can be a normal summon. You know, I'd rather just go with the consistency route because Manju, when you think about it, it's weird. It's a card that is searchable off of Ben 10 just to search any card that Ben 10 could have searched anyways outside of the ritual spell, but that's it. And the ritual spell is super easily searchable. If you have, you know, the field spell and Nova, it's technically redundant if you don't search for the ritual spell, so that's usually what you would do. But yeah, I really don't see the reasoning behind playing Manju in the main deck. I just don't think it's convincing enough. And people who are like playing 2 or 3 Manjus and Vanity's Ruler, I think this is super overkill, so I definitely wouldn't go that far. If Diviner of the Heralds ever comes in the TCG, things will definitely change. I will absolutely make, you know, another video featuring Diviner of the Heralds, potentially if the card could be good in the main deck, or, you know, at least in the idea section. But for now, I'm not really a big fan of Manju. And Cyber Petite Angel, I understand that you can search it with Ava, and it searches for Ben 10, but if you do that, you're not really doing the biggest plays turn 1, because you're using up your normal summon and you can't use Vanity, well, you can't tribute summon for Vanity's Ruler, and I don't know, I'm just not a big fan, honestly. Sure, you can still go for Herald of Ultimateness though, but like I said, I don't know. Anyways, one Dawn Knight, of course. This is pretty much a card that only the first effect matters, and you're pretty much always getting it with Union Carrier, so yeah, it's not like you were trying to draw the card and actually do stuff with it. It's really not. It's kind of like a Buster Log, but doesn't hurt your opponent, just benefits you. So yeah, and then Ava is obviously a card that searches 2 Light Fairies in one shot, level 2 or lower though. It's not that broken. Imagine if it could search Ben 10 and Vanity's Ruler. Hell no. Oh my god. So yeah, 1 purple light. You don't need 3, I think. It would be overkill because the thing is you really want as many outs as possible to VFD, and this is why I'm playing 3 Lancia as well. So assuming you're going second, regardless of how good your opponent's hand is, if you're playing against Virtual World, it's kind of impossible for them to play around Herald of Orange Light. They can't go chooch pop their own monster. It doesn't change anything, because I'm still negating your VFD regardless. It's not like Imperm, where I'm targeting the card, and I'm only negating it if it successfully resolves. No, they're obviously going to dodge it by destroying themselves, but the Herald of Orange Light, there is nothing they can do about it. Lancia, it's practically impossible for them to do a lot through Lancia because this card's just devastating. It prevents them from using the Kinglong and the Chooch from the graveyard, so they don't get level adjustments, which already makes their combo much harder, and they don't get a search, and sometimes they need that search to get the other searcher in the form of Lulu, so they're pretty much only playing with the hand that they have. Because the thing with Virtual World is that they have a hand, but they also have cards that are actually gonna come to their hand very soon, which is the reason why the deck is good. It's because even really weird and kind of bad cards can kind of turn into good hands, like GG and Nyan Nyan. You can randomly play the game with that, which is crazy, but yeah. So yeah, 3 Lancia. I just like the card a lot, honestly. And it's a Light Fairy. It's searchable by Ben 10. It's discardable off of Herald of Orange Light. You can tribute summon Artifact Lancia by tributing Ben 10, which obviously won't come up, but we never know. Anyways, 1 Delta Alteis. Not a big fan of it anymore. It draws 1 card if you can reveal a ritual monster or ritual spell, but I don't know, it's not the best. And then 2 Gamma, that's Monster Reborn. I kind of feel like 2 is definitely good, or at least 1, but it's involved in the combo. You can't play 0. You can technically get away with playing 0 Delta, although I wouldn't suggest it. But yeah, Gamma, at least 1 or 2. And then, of course, Zeta is a 3 of because it searches a ritual spell, which is involved in the combo. And then Ban Alpha is, oh my god, if I could play 67 Ban Alphas, I would. It searches freaking Ben 10, so it makes your hand good all of a sudden. And then, of course, Herald of Ultimateness. Herald of Ultimateness is really sick. You can negate pretty much anything. It's basically a Solemn Scolding, except that it's not once per turn. It doesn't make you pay 3,000. Well, I mean, Solemn Scolding isn't once per turn, but you get what I'm saying. Except if it is. I don't think it is. The Solemn cards aren't once per turns. But yeah, Herald of Ultimateness is pretty darn fantastic. And besides, even if Solemn Scolding wasn't once per turn, was once per turn, how the hell does it matter? You can't even have 2 face down Solemn Scoldings and use one. You can't have any other face down cards while you use it, so yeah. Anyways, 3 Benten in before this card gets banned. Haha, mark my words. 1 Natasha. This card's really sick, but you have to properly ritual summon it the first time if you want to use the second effect, which is revive back Natasha from your graveyard by stealing a monster your opponent controls. Unfortunately, it targets, but it also has a pretty cool first effect. In case you're a cheater, a staller, and you like stalling for time, please don't play this card because unfortunately it is great support for you, but we don't need humans like you in this world. So yeah, you can pretty much gain life points, which translates to winning in time. Yeah, I hate this so much, man. Oh, this rule just makes no sense. Imagine being like thinking, and then like for 10 years, you get hand trapped 11 times, and all you do is just Natasha gain life points. Your opponent Nibiru's you everything. At least I have more life points than you, I still win. Yeah, and your combo took like 25 minutes to make like 0 negates, and they have the nuts, so yeah, it's pretty cancer. Anyways, 3 Cyber Emergency. Fun fact, this card also searched Cyber Dragon cards. Yes, I know. It's Cyber Emergency, man. We're getting to a point where, you know, sometimes cards are played even better sometimes outside of their own archetypes, which is very sad. Cyber Emergency, I want to say, is still very good in Cyber Dragons. Definitely better because it can search core, but at the same time, you rely so much on core, whereas this, you have like 14 copies of Ban Alpha, legit. Terraforming, Foolish, Fafnir, Nova, Emergency, himself, in a 39 card deck. I think I'm down. The odds of drawing Ban Alpha is just so incredibly high that if you break in this deck, oh my god, I apologize, man. You kind of won the opposite of the lottery, but yeah. Upstart, no shit. Terraforming, no shit again. Foolish, obviously. 3 Nova. Do I really have to explain this? Imagine the guy who's like, yeah, I only play 1 Nova because, I don't know, I'm not a really big fan of consistency. I mean, yeah, I guess. 3 Preparation of Rites. Fun fact, you can also use, you can also recycle back a ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand after you search for a level 7 or lower ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Which, by the way, might be the reason why people are choosing to play Herald of Perfection instead of Ultimateness, simply because of the fact that you can search Herald of Perfection with Preparation of Rites. But I think this makes no sense, because even if you have Benten and Preparation of Rites, you know, you would still search like another Benten, and then you would just like pitch all of them, get as many searches as possible, and then search like Herald, like that off of Benten. So I don't know. I think Herald of Ultimateness is definitely better than Perfection, and also it's just as easy to summon because it has 2,000 and Herald of Perfection has 18. So as long as your monster has 2,000 or less, it's good. 2,000 or more, sorry. Yeah, and yeah, negating summons I guess could matter. Anyways, 1 ritual spell, of course, and then 3 Fafnir. The second effect, I guess, is good against certain decks going... Well, I mean, if they're trying to break your board after they Dark Rulered you or something, you're like, haha, you lose one level or something, you can't full combo me anymore. But yeah, anyways, the extra deck, I'm going to go real quick because most of that just doesn't matter. So, Merkaba, Entis, Nova for Maximus Dragba, and then Negalogia with Kinigashi Fucho. It's unaffected by card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by battle if you detach all the materials in it. Well, 2 materials, and you don't take battle damage, so yeah, it's just in case you can't attack directly with this Lyrilusk, because these are the 2 link ones, Xyz rank ones, that allow you to make Negalogia the easiest, or the safest, so yeah. And then, I guess these are just toolboxy cards. Access code, I don't even know why Appaloosa is required. It's obviously not. Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus, Linkribo, and Elmirage. Linkribo and Relinquished Anima. There's no point playing 2 Linkribo, and Relinquished Anima is nice because you don't really play level 1 tokens, so you always get their effects. Well, yeah, you always get them. You always get the most out of your cards. And then Union Carrier, the second one's obviously not needed. I just kind of, I don't know. I wanted to have like another machine link monster, just in case I could turn random monsters into something that could be used as ritual. Yeah, I don't know, to ritual summon something. And then obviously it can turn to a 2000 attack monster. So I'd rather play a second Union Carrier than play like a Barricade Board blocker. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to say in showcase for this beautiful Drytron Herald deck profile. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.